Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to tame another DI favorite, pie charts and stacked bars, where everything is in angles, sectors, colored blocks, and percentages. Students often stare at the circle, trying to see the numbers in their head, and then drown in conversions. Today, we'll learn how to convert visuals into simple numbers fast, so the questions become straightforward. Step 1. Always ask, what does one full pie/stack represent? First, don't jump to calculations. For any pie chart or stack bar, your first question is, this whole circle/whole bar equals what total? Examples. This pie shows market share of companies in 2024. Whole circle equals 100% of the market. This pie shows the total revenue of 600 crores split by regions. Whole circle equals 600 crores. Stack bar for 1 year. Whole bar equals total units or total revenue that year. Write that at the top of your rough sheet. Pi 1 total equals 600, stack bar 2020 total equals 200, etc. Everything else is just fractions of this total. Step 2. Convert percentages/angles into fractions, not decimals. In pies, you may see either percentages directly or angles of sectors. Instead of decimal percentages, use fractions. If it's in percent, 10% equals 1/10, 12.5% equals 1/8, 20% equals 1/5, 25% equals 1/4, 33 and 1/3% is almost equal to 1/3, 40% equals 2/5, 50% equals 1/2, 60% equals 3/5, 75% equals 3/4. If it's in angles given out of 360 degrees, sector angle/360 equals fraction of total. Common ones, 36 degrees 36 over 360 equals 1/10, 72 degrees 72/360 equals 1/5, 90 degrees 1/4, 120 degrees 1/3, 144 degrees 2/5, 180 degrees 1/2. Once you see the fraction, converting to actual numbers is easy. Value equals fraction times total. Step 3. Example. Pie with percentages. Suppose a pie shows expenses of a company. Sectors. Salaries equals 40%. Rent equals 25%. Marketing equals 20%. Others equals 15%. Convert to fractions. Salaries equals 40% equals 2/5. Rent equals 25% equals 1/4. Marketing equals 20% equals 1/5. Others equals 15% equals 3/20. Now convert quickly. Salaries is equal to 2/5 times 80 is equal to 2 times 16 equals 32 lakhs. Rent is equal to 1/4 times 80 equals 20 lakhs. Marketing is equal to 1/5 times 80 equals 16 lakhs. Others equals 80 minus equals 12 lakhs. If a question asks, what is the ratio of salaries to others? You can now answer 32. 12 equals divide by 4/8, 3. All we did was fractions times total. Step 4. Example. Pie with angles. Suppose a pie for 360 students choosing 4 specializations. Finance, 90 degrees. Marketing, 72 degrees. Operations, 108 degrees. HR, 90 degrees. First, confirm sum. 90 plus 72 plus 108 plus 90 is equal to 360 degrees. Convert each. Finance. 90/360 equals 1/4 of 360 is equal to 90 students. Marketing. 72/360 equals 1/5 of 360 is equal to 72 students. Operations. 108/360 equals 3/10 of 360 is equal to 108 students. HR. 90/360 equals 1/490 students. If the question is, how many more students chose operations compared to marketing? You do. 108 minus 72 is equal to 36. Notice, once you see simple fractions, the rest is mechanical. Step 5. Stack bars. Think layers of one total. A stack bar is like a vertical or horizontal bar cut into layers. Example. One stack bar for 2022 sales. Product A. 30%. Product B. 45%. Product C. 25%. For each bar, identify the total. Read layer percentages. Convert to fraction times total. So, A is equal to 0.30 times 200 equals 60. B is equal to 0.45 times 200 equals 90. C is equal to 0.25 times 200 equals 50. If you have stacked bars for multiple years, year, total sales, a percent, B percent, C percent, 2021, 180, 25%, 50%, 25%, 2022, 200, 30%, 45%, 25%. You can directly fill a helper table. Year, A, B, C. 2021, 0.25 times 180 is equal to 45. 0.5 times 180 is equal to 90. 0.25 times 180 is equal to 45. 2022, 60, 90, 50. Now, any question like, by how many units did product A increase from 2021 to 2022? You just do 60 minus 45 is equal to 15. Step 6. Combine pi plus stacked / pi plus table. Use helper table. When you have a pi for total distribution and a table or stack bar for year-wise totals, a very clean approach is use pi to get fraction of total for each category. Use table for totals in each year. Compute only the few numbers relevant to the question in a helper table. Example idea. Pi shows product-wise share in 2020 only. Table shows 2020 and 2021 totals. If a question asks, what is the ratio of product A's sales in 2020 to total sales in 2021? You'll, from pi, A share in 2020 equals, say, 30% of 300 units equals 90. From table, total in 2021 equals 400. Ratio equals 90. 400 is equal to 9, 40. No need to compute all other products unless the question requires. Step 7. Quick exam time checklist for pies and stacked data. When you see a pie or stack chart, do this. Write the total for that chart. Convert given percentages / angles into nice fractions where possible. Use fraction times total for specific categories. Create a mini helper table if you need values across years / products. Only compute values that feed directly into the questions. Avoid pre-calculating all categories if only 2 to 3 are used in questions. Doing decimal-heavy multiplication when a simple fraction comparison is enough. Step 8. How to practice before CAT. In the remaining days, do 2 to 3 pie chart / stack bar sets. For each, identify totals for each pie / ball. Convert sectors / layers to fractions quickly. Build small helper tables only when needed. Focus on mental shortcuts and fraction familiarity. Also, practice quickly spotting. 36 degrees, 72 degrees, 90 degrees, 120 degrees, 144 degrees, 180 degrees as fractions of 360. Common percentages into fractions. This alone will speed up a lot of otherwise time-consuming DI. To summarize, every pie / stacked bar is just a total split into fractions. Convert sectors / layers to fractions, then multiply by the total. Use helper tables and compute only what questions demand. Focus on fraction shortcuts, not heavy decimals.